Last month I purchased the SandPRO pool filter system by Game, and I'd like to give a short review on it and also tell you a few things that I ran into and that you may want to consider if you're considering buying this filter. This is also a shot from the box, and I'd like to point out that in this photo the sand filter is right up next to the pool. Well, here's from the second page of the instructions where it's showing you the do's and don'ts. And right here it says install this product at least 10 feet away from the pool. So what I did to get this pump and filter 10 feet away from the pool was I used this flexible PVC, 1.5" flexible PVC. The problem with this is you run into the difference, the outside diameter, inside diameter of what these connections are taking. It doesn't actually fit an 1.5" PVC. It's looking for an Intex hose like this. So I had to put sleeving, or one of the hardware men told me that he called this shouldering, a kind of a rubber gasket inside the flexible PVC to make it fit, and then I could clamp it on. So if you're thinking of what you need to get on your way to install this filter, you need some slabbing. This is patio stone. You need additional hoses if you're going to follow the instructions and get it 10 feet away from the pool. You need backwash hose, and you need a 50-pound bag of silica sand for inside. We bought a 50-pound bag and then measured out 12 pounds of it and put the rest in the filter. The installation of this filter, when you get it, it's in pieces and you put it together. It's not hard. There's a plastic piece that slides down in here that separates the clear water part from the sand portion, and then you put water in the sand portion and then put the sand in. And please follow the instructions that they give you to wear a mask and eye protection when putting the sand in. I didn't, my partner did, and I ended up coughing and with you know, my eyes were irritated for a couple of days. So I should have worn the protection like it said in the book. Now here's the biggest problem that I've run into with this filter, and this is the model 4510 if I didn't say that earlier. If you can see in this picture, it looks like that it comes with a reducer right here and a hose with clamps on both ends, but that's not how it comes. The 4510 does not come with a reducer and hose with clamps on each end. It comes with this. It's a hose with a molded fitting on the end and screw threads to screw down into that pump. This is a close-up of this is the hose that comes with the pump, with the kit, and you can see the screw threads here. This is another adapter fitting that comes in the kit for if you had something else, but these screw threads would be, and the screw thread in this diameter would be the proper thing, what you would actually really need. I actually tried wrapping this with 15 winds of Teflon tape to try to get it to stick into the pump, but it would not. There's no way to make these too small of threads, too small of diameter, screw into that pump without leaking. Now I called the customer service at Game, and it took me a week to get a hold of a live individual, but when I did, she said that okay, she understands, and she's sending me out a new hose that should fit. That she said it would be 7 to 10 working days, and we're way past that, but I'm going to allow them a little more time for Memorial Day for the hose to get here. But I do have a solution, because I went back to my pool store, I explained this problem to them, and I'll show you what they gave me. What my pool store did was, this was a spare reducer that came in the kit for if you had something else. That they intend this to work out for all different sorts of pools. So I used that reducer in here, and then my pool store gave me this section of hose to at least so I could make it fit until the one comes from the Game company. Another thing that I installed were these 1.5-inch ball valves in line with this 1.5-inch flexible PVC. I installed one on the intake line as well as the output line, because if you're going to extend this, if you're going to put this filter and pump 10 feet away from the pool, as they tell you in the instructions, if you go to open the hair and lint filter and you don't have ball valves to be able to shut you're going to unplug the pump and filter before you open the hair and lint valve, the hair and lint trap. But if you just open the hair and lint trap and you've got 12 feet or whatever of hose going to it, it siphons all the water out of your pool down to the bottom of your skimmer. Just comes gushing out. So 1.5-inch ball valves for me, and I don't know if you're using Intex tubing, then whatever ball valves you can, I highly recommend this. It'll just save you so much frustration. You can work on the filter and pump without having to go over to the pool and try to put those little rubber hats in the hose connections, or try to get the hoses out of the water or something. You know, it's just this is what you get this. This is a close-up of the hair and lint filter. And so you turn off the pump and filter and unscrew this, and there's a little basket in there, and it'll just lift out and you can clean out all this stuff. So it prevents it from going, that prevents bigger pieces that get through your skimmer basket from getting through your pump and into your filter. This was my only other beef with this filter. This is the pressure gauge, and it condensed up on me probably the second week, but we had some rain, so the condensation has not come out though, and there's no way. It's a sealed unit, which obviously it's not sealed very well or something, but so there's no way to get this off and clean it out, and you really can't see the pressure. It's a nice little gauge, but you really can't see it. One other thing is, standard, this is the backwash hose, and standard backwash hose, when you clamp it down, it is going to leak right here because it just doesn't. Again, we have outside diameter, inside diameter problems here with this. I guess they're wanting you to stick another piece of Intex tubing on there and not a proper backwash hose. But you want the water to backwash far away from the filter, so I used backwash hose. Here on top of the sand filter, they give you the different valve positions, so you can change it to whatever you want. And here's the shot of the valve up top, and the numbers 1 and 7 and 6 that correspond to that chart I just showed you. And of course, always when you're going to move the handle of this sand filter, you want to shut the pump off, unplug it, push down on the handle, move it to the position you want, release the handle back up, and then go and plug the filter back in, go and plug the pump back in. Here's a shot of my swimming pool, and over here is the skimmer basket. That's about all I can say about this SandPRO sand filter by Game, model 4510. I give it a thumbs up. It's working really, really well. I'm just amazed, and it's so nice to not have to change those filter cartridges. So just remember all the things that you're going to need to pick up if you're going to install this. Hose to connect it up to the pool, lots of extra clamps. Take that hose fitting out and try screwing it right into this pump while you're in the store. And if it doesn't fit, have them give you a length of hose, and then call Game and ask for the right one. Hopefully I'm going to get the right one in the mail. Get your backwash hose. Get your GFCI outlet to make sure that you're staying safe if you don't already have one on your current filter and pump. And don't forget the sand, the pool sand. It needs 38 pounds of pool sand. If you have any questions and you think I can help, just leave me a comment here down below, and I will help you if I can. I'm just a regular old person who bought this, and I just wanted to share my review and my comments to maybe help somebody else out if they're trying to put this in. Thanks. Have a great day.